SHEL published second quarter results before the open on July 30th. This episode covers the disclosed numbers only. Adjusted earnings were $9.8 billion, more than double the $4.26 billion of a year ago. Income attributable to shareholders was $10.8 billion. Cash flow from operations was $21.4 billion, including a $3.4 billion working capital inflow. Adjusted EBITDA $20.7 billion and free cash flow $17.5 billion in the quarter. By segment, Upstream $3.5 billion, Chemicals and Products $2.9, Integrated Gas $2.7, Marketing $1.3, and Renewables and Energy Solutions $79 million. Oil and gas production was 2,455,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day, down from 2,682 a year ago. LNG liquefaction was 7.73 million tons, with first-half LNG sales of 37.12 million tons. Net debt stood at $41.8 billion, with gearing of 18.7%. First-half cash capital expenditure was $8.4 billion, against full-year guidance of $24 to $26 billion. SHEL announced another $3 billion of buybacks, the 19th consecutive quarter of at least $3 billion, plus $1.2 billion carried over from the suspended program. The quarterly dividend is 39.06 cents per share, with $2.2 billion paid in the first half. Total shareholder distributions in the quarter were $5.2 billion under a policy of 40 to 50% of operating cash flow through the cycle. For the third quarter, the company guides integrated gas production of 570 to 630,000 barrels of oil equivalent per day, LNG liquefaction of 7.1 to 7.7 million tons, upstream production of 1,680 to 1,880,000, and refinery utilization of 93 to 101%. Alongside the results, the $13.6 billion ARC Resources acquisition is expected to close in the third quarter. The Na Kika and Kulam sale is $1.7 billion. Spring Energy $1.8 billion agreed, and the Jiffy Lube divestment of $1.3 billion has completed. For the first half, adjusted earnings were $16.8 billion against $9.8 billion a year ago, with free cash flow of $20.5 billion. Everything in this episode comes from SHEL's second quarter press release and its filing. No third-party estimates were used.